So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So it's down to business here. Now it's Mbappe. Change of plan here, perhaps.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Rafinha. Rafinha. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. Darwin gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Nunez. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nuno Mendes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's there to clear it.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Passing nice and neat. Kimmich. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Rafinha. Oh, important interception. Oh, they can break here. He has found the way through. Rafinha tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Solot. And here's Nunez. Mendes calmly anticipates. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And it's Vieira. Nuno Mendes. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And that's been won straight back. And that could set him on his way. And he's certainly onside here. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nunez. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Vieira. Oh, sweet feet. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, what a climb! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Well read, nice interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nunez! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Barcelona are back in business!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Rafinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. That's a sharp pass. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Rafinha. Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number 22, Chouameni.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Number 19,
5 minutes left on the clock.
coming on the field.
De Ligt
Number 15,
pass somewhat off target.
De Bruyne. Number 6,
Cafu
Hernandez.
promptly onto that,
Number
and that is that.
15, Rodri. Number 7, Conte.
And he cuts out the supply.
12 minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed? Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Koundé.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper...
Mbappe! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Beckham. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Nesta does well to stand firm and defend it. And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. And it's Vieira. David Villa. David Villa running with the ball.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, they've got it again. Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. Vieira. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rafinha. He's found a way past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on... David Villa! He's had it taken off him. Rafinha puts his foot on the gas. Rafinha. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what a mistake! That's the throw. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Mbappe. And it's lofted through here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
He's having a hit! Vieira. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Beckham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Beckham. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And here's Thuram. Now it's Kimmich, showing good feet.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
One-nil as we head towards the end. Hernandez. Rafael Leao. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And he's gone backward. He's having a go! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Pedri. No goals as yet. Yamal.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press and there's simply no way out.
Pedri. Dani Olmo. Yamal. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Rafinha running with the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's gone loose. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's nice. Chooses. Can he put it away? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vieira is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. Koundé. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Koundé just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Mbappe. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe, driving through the middle. Well, that defending. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Tries a shot! That was mighty close.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Koundé and Fermin. Yamal. Oh, there's a probing ball, and he's in on goal. Oh, they could be caught out here. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Gently done. And here's Rafinha. Mbappe. Mbappe! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
71,898.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Koundé. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but
Had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vieira has every reason to...
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's one-on-one! Decent hit! It's there! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Kylian Mbappe. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 16.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Hits one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Dani Olmo. Coming on the field is number 17, Musiala.
And now they can spring out of defence. Half an hour gone in the second half. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking for the runner.
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he goes cross-field, leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And he's been shifted off it. Koundé. Now Martinez. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Interesting ball. Now it's Thuram.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Musiala. Ter Stegen can claim that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Chips it through. Brilliantly cut out. That is a brilliant interception. And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both.
He rises! In he goes again! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Inter Milan, upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is.
Goes in for the header! Really well taken goal. Inter are back in business. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Guti. And here's one. It's Ronaldinho! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Ronaldinho. Guti. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Christensen. Now Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Smoothly does it. Has a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mbappe, nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. And there is the half-time whistle. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Barcelona have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And we are back underway. Gabriel. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That looks a good ball through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
Bellingham. Casemiro.
The attendance for this
Barcelona
match is
perhaps wondering what the best time is for
80,315.
their next substitution. And they can counter here. Vieira. Oh, this is a terrific run. Casemiro. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Number 20, Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Neymar. Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Gabriel. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vardiol was in no mood for any of that. Rafinha. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Guti. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
Substitution for Inter, number 9, Olise.
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here.
Casemiro. Coming on the field, number 11.
Vardiol is wide and looking to get onto this.
Frank Lampard.
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Such good technique. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Can he finish? It's there! They have stolen level at the last!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question...
It's a mighty effort! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Rafinha could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mbappe bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Thuram! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Hernandez. Rafinha. And it's Vieira. Oh, what has happened here? Nuno Mendes climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And here's Messi. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Mbappe. He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And he's had it nicked away. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Kimmich. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality.
Oh, he's hit one! Upamecano gets it clear. Vieira. A true great in every sense of the word. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Torres. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
He's gone direct. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Driving forward. He's found a way past. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that's an excellent interception. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Darwin. Tchouaméni. And Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. It's a great ball. Mbappe. Hernandez. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. And here's Torres. Now it's Darwin. Now it's great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Darwin. Mbappe. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Adams. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's had a shot! It's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Koundé not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He's picked his way through. Rafinha. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Mbappe, and the shot! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been won straight back. That's headed upfield. Kimmich did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe! Rafinha! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
A case now of complete control.
Number 10.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
There will be
Conte.
5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Rafinha. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Beckham. Now it's Darwin. Hernandez. And it's pulled back.
When it's delivered early like that.
That's that, the end. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorseless... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rafinha, there he goes, Rafinha! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar. Rafinha. First quarter of an hour gone. Rafinha. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. And here's Rafinha. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's good play. Hernandez. He rises! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Costa Curta. Messi. He's looking for the runner here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Beckenbauer is there and he can pick it up. And it's Neymar. Maradona. And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Koundé. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Vieira. Rafinha. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Just eases him off the ball. And he's been shifted off it. Bellingham has been caught there, it's a foul. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes, aimed in towards the centre. Upamecano with the clearance.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Looking here to chip it through. Oh, well played. And the shot! He has done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead. 2 goals. Rafinha! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the balance and close control on his run was really sweet. The finish left a sour taste.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this match.
So we've reached the hour mark.
550.
Vieira. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Maradona. And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's neat. Good spot, he's seen the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 8. Rafinha.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Chouameni. Coming on the field. Number 17.
Thuram.
Number 7.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Number 15. Bellingham. Number 16.
Nuno
Rodri.
Mendes. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Neymar and Mendes. Kante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mbappe! Well, there's the clearance.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Bellingham. Maradona.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Mbappe. There's no flag. Mbappe! Good strike, quite an alarm. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Quick reminder today to please drink responsibly.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think that early goal...